My beloved child, I am speaking to you now because the noise around you has finally gone quiet enough for you to hear me. This is not random. This is not for everyone. This message found you because you are meant to hear it at this exact moment, in this exact state, with your heart feeling the way it does right now. I see the weight you wake up with every morning. I see you at 7 a.m. sitting still while the world rushes past you, pretending you're okay when your chest feels tight and your thoughts won't slow down. I see the silent tears you wipe away, the messages you almost sent but didn't, the moments you sat alone in your car just to breathe. And I say this to you clearly, there will be peace in your life. The anxiety will ease, the depression will lose its grip on you. The miracle is coming. I love you. This is the interruption. This is the moment I stop you mid-scroll, mid-doubt, mid-exhaustion. You weren't supposed to keep pushing like this without hearing me. You have been asking quietly, not with words, but with sighs, with long pauses, with that feeling of almost giving up but not fully letting go. And that hesitation right there is why you're still here. That's why this message reached you. Others would have shut down completely by now. Others would have numbed themselves or walked away. But you stayed tender. You stayed aware. You stayed open, even when it hurt. That is not weakness. That is why I chose to speak to you now. If this is touching something deep in you, hit like not for the algorithm, but as a signal that you are present in this moment. You've always been different, and you felt it long before you could explain it. You noticed things others ignored. You felt emotions others avoided. Even as a child, you carried questions too big for your age. You tried to be strong for everyone else, even when no one noticed how tired you were. That's why anxiety tried to attach itself to you. It feeds on awareness. That's why heaviness tried to follow you, because you feel deeply. But hear me. What tried to overwhelm you was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to shape your capacity. You were built to carry more light than most. And the pressure you've been under is evidence of that, not proof that something is wrong with you. Type "I receive peace" in the comments if you feel this is for you. Not everyone will understand why you're doing it, but you will. There was a season you didn't talk about, a quiet one, a confusing one. Nights where you stared at the ceiling wondering why relief hadn't come yet. Mornings where you got up out of habit, not hope. You questioned yourself. You questioned timing. You even questioned me, but you never fully walked away. That season was hidden on purpose. Not everyone needed to see you being refined. In that place, when no one was applauding you, when no one was checking on you, you learned how to sit with yourself. You learned how to survive without reassurance. You learned how to keep going even when you felt unseen. That season is ending, and what comes next could not arrive until that strength was formed. Do you know why others around you seemed to break faster? Why they needed escapes you didn't choose? Why they couldn't sit in silence the way you learned to? It's because they weren't assigned what you were assigned. The weight you carried was never meant for everyone. You held it because you could, even when it pressed on your chest, even when it made you feel alone in crowded rooms, even when you smiled while your mind was exhausted. I watched every moment. I counted every tear you didn't explain to anyone. And I tell you now, nothing was wasted. Subscribe if you're still listening. This path is not for everyone, and that's okay. Here is what you didn't know while you were struggling. Peace was being prepared at the same time as your endurance. The calm you crave is not something you chase, it's something you step into. Your assignment is not to stay strong forever. Your assignment is to finally let go of the belief that suffering is your normal. You were never meant to live in constant tension. You were meant to become someone who understands peace so deeply that it changes the atmosphere around them. That's why your healing matters. That's why your breakthrough matters, not just for you but for what flows through you. Listen carefully. In the next 14 days, you will notice small shifts. Your breathing will feel lighter. Your thoughts will slow at moments they used to spiral. Within 40 days, something you've been quietly hoping for, clarity, relief, or confirmation will arrive in a way you didn't expect. Before this year ends, a door that felt permanently closed will open, not because you forced it, but because the timing is finally aligned. Do not rush this. Do not doubt the subtle changes. Peace doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it settles in gently, like a weight being lifted without announcement. Now the choice is yours. You can delay this by clinging to fear, replaying old thoughts, and convincing yourself nothing changes for you. Or you can obey this moment. You can choose to believe that what I am saying is true, even if your feelings haven't caught up yet. Do not delay your agreement. Delay has consequences, not punishment, but prolonged pain. This moment matters because alignment begins with a decision. Choose peace. Choose trust. Choose to stop fighting what is already being healed. If you feel the urgency of this moment, say it quietly to yourself now, I am ready, and step forward. My precious one, stay with me. Do not drift now. This is where many listen, feel something real, and then walk away unchanged. I am not speaking to entertain you. I am speaking to awaken you. What you felt at the end of that last moment was not emotion, it was recognition. Something inside you knew this was true, even if your mind tried to question it. That inner knowing is the door, and now we walk through it together. There is something you have been holding that you no longer need to carry. You've grown so used to the weight that you forgot it was optional. You replay conversations in your head. You revisit moments you wish you handled differently. You blame yourself for not being stronger, faster, more healed by now. Listen to me closely. That cycle ends here. Peace cannot fully enter while guilt still has a voice. You don't need to punish yourself to prove you've learned it. You don't need to stay anxious to stay safe. The very thing you fear letting go of is the thing blocking your relief. I saw you late at night, phone in your hand, staring without scrolling. I saw you take deep breaths that didn't feel deep enough. I saw you whisper, I'm tired, when no one was around. That was not weakness, it was honesty. And honesty is what activates healing. If you're still here, type I let it go in the comments. This is not performance. This is release. Here is what will surprise you. The anxiety will not disappear all at once. Instead, it will lose authority. Thoughts that once controlled you will start passing through instead of settling in. You will notice moments short at first where you feel calm for no reason. Don't analyze them. Don't question them. Receive them. This is how peace takes root. Depression told you that nothing changes. I tell you that change has already begun, and your awareness of it is proof. Within the next 7 mornings, you will wake up one day and feel slightly lighter before you remember why. That is me. Do not rush to fill that space with worry. Let the quiet teach you who you are without fear. Something else will happen. People around you will feel the shift before you fully do. They may comment that you seem calmer, or they may resist the change because your peace confronts their chaos. Do not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You are not becoming distant, you are becoming grounded. Not everyone will be allowed into this next version of you. That is not loss. That is protection. Subscribe now if you understand this. What's unfolding in you requires discernment, not explanation. There will be a moment very soon where the old feelings try to return, louder than before. This is not failure. This is the last test of attachment. Anxiety will ask, what if this doesn't last? Depression will whisper, you felt better before. When that moment comes, do not panic. Do not argue. Simply observe and choose differently. Peace grows where attention is placed. This is where many delay their breakthrough by reacting instead of trusting. I warn you because I love you. Do not go back to old coping just because it's familiar. Familiar does not mean safe. Familiar does not mean true. Here is the instruction. Simple, but not casual. When you feel the urge to spiral, pause, breathe, and say out loud if you can, I choose peace now. This is not a mantra. This is alignment. Do this consistently over the next 14 days. Not perfectly, consistently. You will look back and realize the grip has loosened more than you thought possible. This moment matters because you are being invited, not forced. Invitation has an expiration. YOU keeps you stuck in cycles you've already outgrown. Obedience moves you into relief you don't yet fully understand. So choose now, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Choose now. Peace is not coming someday. It is coming because you said yes. My chosen soul, do not underestimate how close you are right now. Many stop listening at the edge of fulfillment because familiarity tries to pull them back, but you are still here. That tells me something about you. It tells me you are ready to live differently, not just feel briefly inspired. What is unfolding now is not emotional comfort, it is restructuring. And restructuring always feels unfamiliar before it feels safe. What happens next will not be loud. There will be no dramatic announcement, no sudden perfection. Instead, your inner world will begin to reorganize itself. Thoughts that once attacked you first thing in the morning will arrive, later and weaker. The heaviness that followed you into every room will start staying behind. You will catch yourself sitting in silence without needing to escape it. This is rebuilding. This is peace taking shape. I see you in the small moments, washing your hands, staring out a window, sitting in traffic, realizing you're not as tense as you used to be. Don't dismiss those moments. They are evidence. They are signs that what once controlled you is losing access. Within the next 21 days, one habit tied to anxiety will fall away naturally. You won't force it. You won't fight it. You simply won't need it anymore. Now listen carefully. This is where delay sneaks in disguised as impatience. You will be tempted to demand instant clarity, instant happiness, instant certainty. But rushing is rooted in fear, not faith. Peace does not respond to pressure. It responds to permission. The moment you start saying, "Why am I not fully better yet?" you turn healing into a performance. You were never asked to prove anything. I am not asking you to fix yourself. I am asking you to stay present while I do the work you couldn't reach on your own. If you rush, you interrupt. If you compare, you contaminate. Stay with me here. Hit like if you feel the truth in this, not to show approval, but to anchor your attention in this moment. As your peace stabilizes, something uncomfortable but necessary will occur. Certain connections will weaken. Some conversations will feel draining in ways they didn't before. You will notice who thrives in chaos and who respects calm. This is not judgment. This is discernment. You are not becoming cold. You are becoming clear. Do not chase what naturally distances itself. Do not reopen doors I have quietly closed. I warn you here because delay often comes from nostalgia. You remember who people were, not who they are. Peace cannot grow where emotional noise is constantly invited back in. Before this year ends, one relationship dynamic will permanently change. Accept it without guilt. This is alignment, not abandonment. Here is the truth many avoid. Peace is maintained by daily choice, not one-time decision. Every time you choose rest over rumination, you strengthen it. Every time you refuse to replay old pain, you protect it. Every time you speak kindly to yourself instead of harshly, you expand it. And now the choice stands before you again. You can return to the familiar tension because it once felt like control. Or you can obey what you know deep inside is true and step fully into calm. Even when your mind tries to negotiate otherwise, type, "I choose peace" daily if you are willing to protect what is being built in you. Not everyone will. That is why not everyone is called. Do not delay this alignment. Delay does not cancel the promise, but it stretches the pain. You have outgrown survival mode. Staying there now would cost you more than leaving ever did. Obedience in this season looks like trust without proof, rest without guilt, and forward movement without full explanation. This moment matters because you will remember it later. You will look back and realize this was the turning point, the day you stopped waiting for permission to heal and accepted that it was already yours. Stay ready. If you want me to continue, say continue part 4, because what comes next is the confirmation you've been asking for, my beloved child. This is where it settles. Not with noise, not with drama, but with truth. You have heard me now, and hearing carries responsibility. This was not comfort sent to pass time, this was instruction sent to activate change. What you do after this moment matters more than what you felt during it, because peace does not stay where it is admired but not obeyed. Here is the final choice placed before you. You can close this message and return to the familiar patterns: overthinking, waiting, doubting, telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. That path feels safe because it's known. But I warn you with love. Delay will cost you clarity. Delay will stretch what no longer needs to hurt. Delay keeps you negotiating with pain you were meant to leave behind. Or you can obey now. Obedience looks simple, but it is powerful. It looks like choosing rest when fear asks you to worry. It looks like believing me even when your emotions hesitate. It looks like protecting the peace that has begun instead of testing it. This is the moment you stop asking, "When will it change?" and start walking as if it already has. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be willing. So do this now before distraction steals the weight of this moment. Type "I choose peace now" in the comments as an act of alignment. Hit like if you are done delaying. Subscribe if you understand this message is not for everyone, and that's why it found you. Remember this: miracles do not respond to urgency, but they do respond to obedience. And this moment right now is one you will remember. Choose wisely. I am with you.